A member of the House of Lords should be suspended for at least 18 months over claims he bullied parliamentary staff and used homophobic language against MPs. That's the opinion of the Standards Watchdog, which looked into the allegations against the Ulster Unionist Lord Maginnis. The inquiry began after the SNP MP Hannah Bardell and 3 others complained about him. He was told to do behaviour training or face a longer ban, but he's refused. This report from the Nine's Westminster correspondent Rajdeep Sandhu contains language that some viewers may find offensive.
In the Commons back in January, an SNP MP raised an alleged incident of bullying involving Lord Maginnis and a parliamentary security guard. Then, in an interview, Lord Maginnis reportedly used the word queer when referring to Hannah Bardell. Since then, the House of Lords Conduct Committee has been investigating his behaviour. The report said Lord Maginnis should be suspended from the House for at least 18 months for breaching the Code of Conduct in relation to behaviour that constituted bullying and harassment against 4 different complainants. That is something Lord Maginnis disputes. He says the report is ridiculous.
Here I am. I've had a mild interaction with a security guard. It's been exaggerated out of all belief.
Lord Maginnis, do you accept that any of your behaviour outlined in the report was bullying, was harassment and was homophobic? Do you take any responsibility for your behaviour?
I'll simply say this, that after 37 years as a parliamentarian, if I'd been a bully, if I'd been, as was alleged by Hannah Bardell, of that nature, then it would have been caught on a long time ago.
Ken Maginnis was a key member of the Ulster Unionist Party as an MP in the 80s and 90s and became a life peer in the Lords in 2001. He says he's not homophobic and says he's being targeted for his opposition to same-sex marriage. The SNP MP who publicly raised the issue said any talk of a conspiracy against him was complete nonsense.
I'm disappointed that he has not been completely sacked from the House of Lords, because I think it's fair to say that in any normal employment in anywhere in the UK, this persistent and systematic behaviour of abuse and bigotry and homophobia would result in somebody being sacked.
The committee also told him to take behaviour training.
At 83 years of age, having been a principal of a primary school for many years, having been a major in the army for 12 years, having been a parliamentarian for 37 years, I'm not about to go through some mockery that is deemed to be justice. Absolutely not.
His suspension will be voted on by his colleagues in the House of Lords next week. Rajdeep Sandhu, BBC News.
Now to some of the day's other